was an IOTA Zoom session on preparing Prepoint charts. The session was held at the end of the IOTA 2022 annual meeting as we prepared for upcoming occultations of stars by asteroids. The Palmas occultation of a 14th magnitude star predicted for 11 p.m. Eastern Time on August 16th was used as the example for this discussion. Pre-pointing a telescope is the act of pointing an undriven telescope at the sky location where an occultation will be observed at a later time as the target star drifts through the telescope's field of view. The pre-point charts are used to find the sky location in the hours before the occultation occurs. Pre-pointing allows for positioning multiple telescopes across the predicted track for unattended automatic recording of asteroid occultations, greatly multiplying the number of observations a few observers can make. Guide is available for a modest cost to cover the distribution expenses. The author has removed the restrictions on copying guide so it can be freely shared. Okay. Start with putting in the location menu. This is where David has selected a spot to observe the Palmas occultation in Virginia, right?
No, it's near Woodsboro, Maryland, and not too far from Frederick.
House.
And then we can put that, but that's not bothering with that. Then we also have to set the time. So you go to the time, enter time, not the time menu, but enter time. And it says enter day, but it really, you want the day, of course, in the hour, minute, second, in universal time of the occultation. Then the next setting, I keep having this thing here, is under display, which, well, actually, I guess first we want to put the go-to menu, right?
If you want to go to the target, yes.
Go to the target. And then in this case, the target, let's see.
Yeah, you can go to SAO
Now,
numbers and so forth, but we're going to the coordinates because this is a faint star. And we're getting these coordinates from the lucky star, large, map that you get at the top of their website.
And the declination is.
They're also given an Occult Watcher web, OW cloud.
This entry is a tiny bit tricky because if you don't do it in the format that the program is expecting, it will just reject it or go someplace else that you don't realize you're going to. Let's see if this works. And of course, nothing shows because I don't think this particular chart goes faint enough. This is a almost 14th magnitude star. And probably doesn't go far enough. Anyway, so under display, we want this frame. Oh, another thing to be very careful. Once you enter the star coordinates, do not click anywhere on the menu, on the panel. It'll immediately change the coordinates to whatever you clicked on. So we want to change the CDCD frame to be 900, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, this is.
Yeah, this is
900 millimeters.
this is for a C8 with a focal reducer.
Yeah. Okay. That's under CCD dialog. And then legend. And this is going to be a C8 view for the occultation of I'm not going to put that number in. That's a very low number. Gaia.
Yeah, the Gaia numbers are, there's a UCAC.
Where is it?
4 number.
I don't think you put it on my piece of paper here, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, let me
Whatever.
go to OW Cloud and I can read it for you.
I've got it. UCAC what?
It's UCAC 4 and then space 349 dash 349. Okay, dash 166635.
166635.
Yeah, 3 sixes. Yeah, 3 sixes.
3 sixes. Oh, okay. Is that right?
And this is from the OW Cloud page for the event at the top.
Okay. And then, do we want to go to the level? We're at level 7. Do we want to go to level 8?
Yes.
So that is down here. That's just the how detailed you go. So we go to level 8. See, and under star display, it says 13.9. I think we want to go a little fainter than that.
Yes, yeah. Make it put 14.5 or even 14.5.
Okay. I don't think the star is showing. Oh wait, maybe it is.
Yeah, it's there at the center.
Okay.
You're set when you did level.
Yes.
And what does doing the level do for you?
It changes the display to wider field. The smaller numbers are the wider fields. If you look at, say, level 4, see it's a wider field.
But you have to go in and configure those, don't you?
This comes already with
Okay.
Guide 9.
Yeah.
And now, do you want to do an animation on this one?
Not yet. There's one other thing I want to do. Go to display. Go to display. And I want to show this to other people. Hit star display. And the number at the top is where you change to get the limit. But the other numbers I want you to see are the magnitude range, minimum size, and maximum size. These are the values I've found to be best for displaying the stars on the guide charts. I think the minimum size is kind of important. I think the default when you get it is 0.5. So be sure to change that to 1. You know, but I recommend using this magnitude range 10 and then minimum size 1 and maximum size 18. You can play with those numbers to see things that suit you, but this is what I find give the best display to me. And I think Steve Preston and his charts. I think he just uses the default 0.1, and it's really hard to tell the magnitudes of the stars, the relative brightnesses, because they're all so tiny. But if you do it this way, it gives readable charts at all levels, I find. So just hit OK. But one thing, go back to display again.
Star display.
Yeah. There's another things you can do is you can check. It has Greek auto on, so that if there's a Greek number, I think it's a good idea to also check Flamsteed on. Check that one, Flamsteed. It's off now. Click it and then it. Okay, and leave the others off. Sometimes
they fill up
the
chart with numbers if you leave them on.
Yeah, but there are too many of the other numbers.
Right. Okay. do you want to do a animation on this slide? This,
Um,
this,
Yes, at this point, now that we're at the zoomed in and we've saved it, yeah, go to animation,
you need to go to the animation.
go to the dialogue first, click on that, and change stars to horizon at the bottom there. You have to do so that the animation is relative to the horizon. That keeps the altitude and azimuth fixed, and then does the Earth rotation thing. That's what we want to produce guide charts. Okay, and then just turn that off. Yeah, and go to animation.
Don't I need to click on the star first?
Um, I
Make sure I've got
don't
the star.
think so. If it, let's try it. I think you're centered on the star now.
No, actually, I don't think it is.
Okay, then
It has to
click
be
on it. Yeah,
exactly centered on the star.
yeah, and then it should display the magnitude of the star and the name. If you're not on the star, it will say something else. And then
Yeah, well,
hit
it
send.
says magnitude 14.28,
Yeah.
which is,
Now that's the UCAC 3 magnitude of the star.
Okay.
But click on center at the bottom there. Yeah. Okay, and that ensures you that the Prepoint line will start at that star.
Okay.
Okay, now I would change the setting back to 8.
Okay.
Okay, now an animation, click on that and add a trail. Okay, and now at the top, it has to be -1 minute because you're going to go backwards in time. Okay, and then you have index, keep it at 1, so it's every minute it's going to plot, and then time label frequency 5, that's fine, and then number of steps, put 120 there.
That's 2 hours.
That's 2 hours because any earlier and the sun's too bright, the twilight's too bright. So add trail, click add trail.
There we are.
And there it is. Okay. Now let's get a finder chart. This is for the C8. Now let's get a finder chart. So go change the settings to 5, level 5.
We also need to change the CCD.
No. Well, yes, you want to change the CCD now because we're
120,
going
I
to,
believe you said it was.
yeah, 120. That's for the Mighty Mini finder. Okay.
The legend should be finder.
Yeah, or Mighty Mini. Yeah.
Finder
Right.
view.
For the occultation of UCAC4 by Palmas, you should also put in the legend, put in Palmas. And
Okay.
I don't know.
So you want me to go to level 4?
Right.
Oops, that's not the right one.
That's not the right display. No.
Okay, and display. It says 8th magnitude. Is that right, or do you want a smaller one?
Yeah, keep it at 8.
Okay.
Oh, this is level 3. Okay, this is more naked eye view. I would change it to 7 for this view. This is the naked eye view. This is fine. Yeah, let's do a 7. We kind of want this too. Yeah.
Okay. And then I also need to change the legend. Where's the legend? There.
Yeah.
Take it out. Oh, you have to give me the number again.
Yeah, just, oh gosh, okay, I can give it to you. Or wait, I have to go to the, yeah, here it is. Okay, the number is UCAC 4 349 dash 166635. And the asteroid is,
Trying to get it to move
okay,
over there. By Almas.
yeah, it's Palmas is 58931 Palmas.
Okay. All right, there's
Okay,
down there. It's
and
changed. Okay. Now
also
let's
I
try.
like to put in the legend, Joan, and I also like to put 2 magnitude 7.0. I like to put the limiting magnitude in that because otherwise it's not obvious. Okay, and I'll point out here, it shows the planets. You can see Saturn to the left, a little Saturn way to the left side of the star. That's Pluto.
That's
And
Pluto.
of
Where's
course,
Saturn? Oh, there, way over there. Yes.
Yeah, on the actual chart, I like to, well, I use paint to draw, but we won't go to that detail, but you sort of have to, be aware of that. And then when you print the chart, it just shows up as a small X on your chart, and then color faint will be faint or something. But I like to draw a big blob there to indicate that there's something bright there. And
Okay.
for Pluto, I just ignore it. But okay, that's just a small point. You don't always have planets on the charts. But okay.
Here's a question on how do we get the background to invert from black stars on white stars on black to black stars on white?
I think it's probably on display.
Yeah, the question's already been answered. Thank you.
Oh, it has?
Yep. In the chat.
Okay.
Changing the colors. Okay, use the chart mode. Okay. All right, I was just seeing if there were any other questions, but I see people were suggesting things that I didn't know about. But there is a user guide for this, which I have to admit I haven't read yet. Oh, there, color stars, outline stars, yes. Okay. Now, do you want to, what next, David? Do you want to do some?
Yeah, we'll do the pre-point charts now for the 10-inch. So change the display to 7. The level, I mean, to 7. And the display, the CCD frame, change it to.
The CCD frame is 438.
Yes. Okay, and then on the display, go to display. Now, since this is a 10-inch prime focus, camera is at prime focus, so you only get one reflection. So you have to go down to inversion menu. And you want the mirror image east-west. Click on that and said, okay. Okay, so that's, you see that bright star down there, it switched position.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
and then
what do
legend.
I say in the legend?
Yeah, say
10-inch?
what I use is, I just call it R7. You always put a number, just the level number for the
I'm
chart
sorry,
name.
what?
Okay, at the beginning there, put R7 space, 10-inch suitcase scope.
Okay.
Okay, hit okay. Now hit okay.
Oh,
Let's
they're
see,
on
go to
magnitude.
star display. We want to get a little deeper.
Magnitude 12. Is that deep enough, or do you want to go deeper?
No. Do 14.5 again. It's going to be a mess, but that shows the target star.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I do have to make one change down here. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Let's see, we're at level 7. Go to level 8. I think we want to go to level 8 for the final chart, and then all the others we'll do at level 7 for pre-pointing. Okay, and now go to star display. Again, it's and we don't need all of these stars. Click on it.
Oh, it's
And see,
15.
it goes deeper as you go to the different levels. So
Oh, okay.
maybe make it 15.0. We'll make this chart
15.0 or 14.5?
15.0. See, that's reasonable.
Legend again. Okay.
Okay, now then save this. Go to no, cancel. Go to the legend again, display and legend. And change the R7 to R8.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
Now bring.
right.
Okay, now you want to go to level 7?
Yes. Let's see, now go to level 7.
And then will the star display, is that
Yeah.
enough?
No, make that 14, make it 14.2.
You think it'll show the target? I don't think it shows the target. 14.2.
Yeah, I don't know. Go briefly to level 9. Let's see what it's
Level what?
9.
Yeah. There it is. And
So if you go back to level 8 or level 7, and then let's see. And now I mean we know where the target is. We've got it on
okay.
level 8. Let's see. Let's go to level 8, though, again. I don't remember if we actually saw the target on level 8.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, then, yeah, let's, we can actually back off to level 6 for the pre-points because this shows a little, they're usually good enough, but
Don't
now
be
you want to
15.
go to the star display, it's too much. So say 12.0.
So this is R6.
Okay, well, hit cancel. No, we're not going to save it yet. It'll be R6 something. But what we'll do, I think we'll want about 3 charts or 4 charts. Notice that the time on the left is 2:45. In the middle, it's 3:01 or 3:02 or something. So essentially, we have, if you went all halfway across the chart is 15 minutes. If you go all the way across the chart, it would be 30 minutes. So go to the animation dialog and put in 30 minutes for the time step.
Here?
Yep, right there. Click on it and say 30 minutes plus 30 minutes.
Plus or
Yeah,
minus?
it doesn't matter, I think, but I think for actually producing the line, it has to be minus, but at this point it can be either. It's a little.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it that way and see what it
But
does.
then you have to hit it on horizons. It has to be on horizon though. You have to click that.
Yes,
button.
right.
Okay, now you can click it off. Or wait, no, don't click it off. Go to that arrow that's going forward. Go to the arrow to the right there.
Do I want to go to the end or the middle?
Oh, wait, no. Let's see. I think. Well, I forget which direction. I think it's.
Well, wait, I'll do
I
one
think
and we'll
that's
see.
forward. Go on the left arrow. The left arrow, I think, decrements. Okay, hit that. Click that.
Okay, that's the way you want to go.
Right. Okay, click it again. And one more time.
Okay.
Okay. Now click it off. Okay. Go up to displace and see we can see it's a not quite so dense field here. So let's bump up the display just a few tenths of a magnitude. Okay, it's 12. Let's try 12.3. Okay, and we'll call this chart R6-1. Yeah, that's it. Fine. And then this display, you'll go to at the end of the line and change that to 12.3.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, and print it.
Okay. So this is
And just
R6.
call it just or R6-1. Save. Okay, while it's saving, I like to make the charts in separate files like this. I mean, you can just take your laptop to the field and display the guide and do this animation so you don't have to print the chart.
Okay.
Okay, okay, we're ready to go to the next step. Go to animation
All right.
and click on the right arrow again.
Here we are.
Okay, and turn it off. Go to the exit. Yeah.
And then display.
Okay. Yeah. And legend.
And make this our
and R3, 6-3.
okay.
Okay. And then we're still at 12, so we don't have to change anything else.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This program does have some rough spots. In fact, the author says that, there might be other pieces of software that work better, but this one works okay for us, as long as you accommodate the rough spots. And printing seems to be one of them. The other software that I know that will also generate a trail like this is called C2A. I have not yet tried using C2A trails.
I have a very practical question. I'm only a Mac person. And in the past, if I wanted to run PC software, I would use Parallels. But on a notebook computer, it gives me a very small screen, very impractical.
Oh, yeah.
So I am really forced, unfortunately, to buy a PC notebook computer. So suggestions of what sort of specifications should I look for? 16 megs of RAM, half a terabyte, 1 terabyte of
it
hard
doesn't
drive.
depends on what you're going to do with it. If you're just going to use it for occultation recording.
Well, yeah, for astronomy stuff, really.
If you want to run big pieces of software, you need a big piece of computer. If you're just going to do IOTA video capture and I think probably just guide.
Well, it's more than that. I mean, just general astronomy stuff, maybe solar and other stuff.
I would say whatever you would get for just standard office work.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 500 gigabytes minimum.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm running this on just a standard Dell Office laptop, which I'm not sure is even. I just go to Costco and buy what looks good, but for that type of thing.
Listening to you talk about the Lenovo, I would not get a Lenovo.
Well, most of the Lenovo machines we've had, and we've had quite a few actually, because they make cheap ones. Most of the Lenovos have worked quite well. The only ones that have not worked really well have been refurbished machines. And somebody told me how to fix that problem with the lid lifting. There is a flip to boot command that you have to turn off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we got this one printed, and so we can go to animation and go to the next one.
Which was it? I click it this way?
Yes, that one, the right one. Yeah.
Oh, there, we're already at the end. Okay.
Okay, and but we don't have one at this level, so we'll do an R6-4 will be our last chart.
Okay.
So just click that off.
And display.
Legend at the up.
Oh,
Third
there.
from the, there. Okay,
6-4. Okay.
okay. Now we've got the finder charts for the main scope, or the
The-
pre-point charts for the main scope. Next, we have to do pre-point charts for the finder scope.
You
So
did.
that'll be the last thing we have to do.
I thought we already did those.
No, you did just one, but we haven't
Oh.
done the pre-point ones. Now you have to do that too.
Oh.
So first, go to display, go back to display, and go to inversion menu, because for the finder scope, they're direct views. And so you want to click at the top, chart uninverted.
Okay.
Hit OK. And you can see it switch. That real bright star there is Aldebaran, Pi Sagittarius, the third magnitude star. I think if you left, or was it?
I don't want to click on it because then it'll change, but I can do star display.
No. If you right click on it, it doesn't change things. If you left click, yeah, it moves it. But if you
Well, how about if we just turn on the names?
if you right click,
Nope, it didn't turn on the name. All right.
see
Yeah.
there, it displays the name of the star.
But
and
it still
all
didn't
the
move.
numbers and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't want to center it. Yeah, you hit just OK or click it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so at least we're in the right view. The star below, directly below it, is the target is Omicron, and then there's Xi 2 Sagittarius to the right. That bright star, that's a fourth magnitude star. So those will show up in the let's see, we're at level 6. Change the level to 5.
I keep doing that. Cancel. And I need to change the CCD frame to 120.
Yeah.
And then how many stars do you want to display?
See what it shows. It should be down to
It says 10.
10.7. I changed it to 10.5. That's about as well as the minis can do. When you integrate, you can actually see 10th magnitude stars with the finder scope. Okay, and now change the legend.
To finder.
Yeah, this way. Yeah, just say, instead of suitcase scope, say finder.
And this will be
or
finder.
Mighty MIDI finder, maybe.
No, finder's fine. We don't have anything other than a mighty MIDI finder, so finder's fine. Finder, and what number would this be?
What we do, we'll have to go back. So we'll put that in later. We'll
Okay.
hit OK, and then we'll.
And let me get to the core,
yeah,
the 10.
Yeah,
10.5.
10.5.
Okay. Okay. Now, animation.
Okay, now go to. Okay, you can see on this display we're back to 225. I think we'll just be able to go with 2 charts an hour apart. Yeah, so go to animation dialogue and let's change it to 1 hour, 60 minutes.
And then I do 1.
You want to go backwards. You want to the left or that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And Okay, and now call it at the very beginning. No, keep finder scope there, but at the very beginning, say 5-1 space. Okay.
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 So the password is,
And then print.
Okay. Now go back to animation.
Okay, let me go back to. And do one more.
We're going to go forward though. Click on the right one. Yeah, this is all we need to. This goes back far enough. So okay, we'll do this one now.
You're gonna
And
do
we'll
this
call
one.
it, yeah, I'll call it 5-2.
Are there more that we're going to do, or is this it?
There's just one more thing I want to do, test out. Okay, but that's the last of the charts that we are going to prepare today. But go to level 7 and change the display to 90 or something, 900. Yeah, that's for the CA view. Okay. And now on this one, go to display. Let's turn on the SAO numbers and see what happens.
And this is what they're going to look like, light color, but with.
Let's see.
Wow.
Okay, so you can you can see them, and that's useful to show them because sometimes when with a go-to scope, you want to, instead of going to the target, you can go to a star with an SAO number and then and use that instead of I mean, as long as it's not too far of a star hop. But you can see there's no SAO numbers right in the field of view, but there are some nearby. So you could go to that one or one of the others. I would pick a brighter one, like that one to the right, the 187635. And when you go to that field, you'll also 187618, and then you can star hop to the field in question just by moving one space to the left. But this way you see the SAO numbers and you can put them on your chart then.
Okay, well, let's
if you
save
go to
this.
level 8, go to level, yeah, okay, yeah, save that. And this will, well, wait, change the legend though if you're going to save it. Change the 11 because this is a level 7 chart for the C8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's actually magnitude 13, so I should also change.
Probably change that to 14 or 14 point. Yeah, I would say 14. I don't, it's going to get too messy if you go any farther with this, I think. Yeah,
I don't think you're going to be able to read the star numbers if you do that. I think we need to go back to,
maybe 13.5 or something.
let's see what 12 looks like. Because you just want the star numbers.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that you just want the bright stars if you want to do that. And,
okay. And you want to do another one with level 8 to see what other numbers?
Yeah, with something that actually shows the target.
Oh, okay. And so then we'd have to put the star display to
say 14.3, I think. You make it
14.3.
14.3, yeah,
I don't know if it'll catch it, but
yeah,
let's
it
see.
should.
No, it's not.
I think it's there, yeah, it's 14.5, do 14.5. That shouldn't hurt.
I'm not sure it's
Yeah,
still,
it's there, yeah,
it's there. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And at the end. And one last check, if you move your cursor off the screen, so it's not on the chart anywhere. Yeah. And then you look at the altitude, and because wherever the cursor is, it displays the information, in the lower left there for wherever the cursor is. But if you move it off the screen, it's for the center of the
Well,
chart.
at the moment, it's still stuck because
Oh,
now,
yeah. But
yeah,
the
see, now,
display moves around, see?
yeah. So if I click anywhere, I'll be doing that, but I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to.
don't want to do that. And
And then,
but
and
look
then,
now when it's off and you're centered, the altitude and azimuth, it says 29.9 and the azimuth is 187.7. And one sanity check is that should be pretty close to the occult watcher values. I mean, the occult watcher values are for our grain belt, not for Woodsboro, from where we're.
okay.
So
I see. 30 and 188 is what you had here.
yeah. So that makes sense then.
Okay.
So that's just
So we have got that right.
yeah.
We think.
Yeah, and all your charts should have the same altitude and azimuth. That's the whole thing of Prepoint.
I have under add-ins, I have show event and guide,
Oh, I never noticed that.
and I got into that through the configure add-ins.
Okay.
You have to
I'll
download
watch
the
your
add-in. It
guide
might be
ad.
hard to find.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
also have C2A all on this as well. However, I'm not sure if it's my computer display, but on some of them, I have a real hard time looking at the right stars.
Yeah.
So if I go to show event and guide, so under settings, again, location, the location is Earth. If you scroll down, I mean, you get
I don't
everything
know
else.
I don't know what those mean.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you're observing from Earth or you're observing from
I have
Jupiter?
no idea. But if you put in your latitude,
Each time you enter a location name, you can set the longitude and latitude and save it. And then
that's
look at your menu again.
okay.
Look at your
So-
menu for Earth where it shows Earth. Pull that
Okay.
menu down.
All right. So I did my latitude, longitude. I entered a location name, which is our observatory. I did okay. Location not found. I go from here, scroll. I mean, I have no idea where these locations, who put them in there or where, but they are just automatically in there.
Well,
Okay, I'll stop my share. If Joan wants to take back over, you should have it, Joan.
okay. I think we're done. We need to go
Well,
start setting up our equipment for
Well,
tonight.
before you do that, Joan, go, if you can bring guide up, if we're back to the same, we're centered on the star and everything.
Okay, let's see what happens. There. Did I lose the star? Let me see.
No, you're right on the target.
All right.
Okay, go up to display. Data shown. And to go down to asteroids. And click on the button to the right, turn it on instead of off. Okay, and set okay.
It doesn't show. It doesn't show Palmas because we haven't.
Display asteroids.
Which-
The asteroids, I think,
Data
are
shown.
irrespective of their magnitudes.
And
Oh
then
no,
you have-
but there's 15.
oh, it's
see?
on. That's right. Yeah,
That one there it is.
they're on, so they should show.
Yeah, but it's on 15. You said it's 18. Let's see what happens
Yeah.
if we go down to 20.
That's grayed out, so you have it checked to on. If it was on auto or fixed, then
Okay,
those
yeah,
numbers
yeah.
will
Click
change.
instead of on, click on auto.
Which is where?
It's
Oh,
left, right there, that one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not in your database then.
Well, we didn't do anything to add asteroids to the database. So
All you need to do is download the mpcorb.dat or take it from your cult folder and put it in the directory of guide.
oh,
And
okay.
next time you boot up, it will all be loaded in.
Oh, okay. That's nice to know.
Yeah, if you go to, you can just change the level to 5 or something.
Oops. Let's do.
Wow.
Okay, turn off the SAO numbers.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
you see there are a bunch of asteroids there.
Where?
Oh, the X's, yeah.
All of the X's are asteroids.
Oh,
You see
those are the
little
asteroids.
X's with
Oh, okay.
numbers. Those are all asteroids. So we do have the database.
But we don't have the we don't have the
database
latest.
doesn't go up to 55,000 or whatever Palmas is.
We haven't. Well, this is probably just the default one that comes with the
That's right, with the CCD,
CD,
yeah.
with the CD. Yeah.